YouTube, what is up? What is up? Hope you guys having an awesome day. Hey, it's gonna get better after you see this. We're gonna talk turkey today. Yes, we're gonna be cooking turkey, and we're gonna be cooking it on a 22-inch Weber. I know it's a lot of work. That turning, that rotating, adding, and hey, got something for you. It's gonna make it a lot nicer. Gonna turn your Weber into a mean smoking machine. We're gonna be incorporating BBQ Dragon Grill Stone. Game changer. Now, what stone works is ceramic. It radiates heat. Now, in the videos, you go to their website, they have videos on how to use the grill stone, or you just YouTube them. But pretty much what they just show you half chimney charcoal, pour in your grill, put the grill stone in, add your meat, your grate, and then put your meat in. And then you just add coals as you need it to maintain the temperature if you're doing a long cook. Now, the problem I ran into is when you add in the coals, not knowing if it's actually getting in the fire. And I had a fire die on me. I had to take everything apart and get the coals in there. So what I did to eliminate that, or to remedy that problem, I used the Weber charcoal basket, just one basket. You'll see, and I had the grill grate that has a little flip deal where you can raise it up and you can add coals easily, without having to move nothing or stuff shifting anything. Makes it a lot nicer. And basically, we're going to be maintaining temperature between 250, 275, and this is getting your feet wet with barbecuing. You're gonna I had the vents completely open on the bottom, and I made my adjustments as we're going through the cook. Because of the temperature, I'm in the Midwest, it's cold now. I had the top vent wide open to get as much heat as possible, so to maintain the desired temperature. Now, we're going to spatchcock our turkey so it'll lay flat on the cooking surface. It's also going to reduce our cooking time. You don't have a hollow cavity you have to work around to get the breast meat cooked. Now, you can cook your turkey traditional if you want, if you prefer. I'm just tell you, load up the cavity with. I usually load it up with fruit using citrus such as oranges. I cut up some apples. I cut up onions, and I just stuff that cavity with those vegetables. And so all that stuff will release into the meat, incorporated with the injection and your season outside. Man, you're gonna have an awesome eating experience. And folk are gonna talk about that turkey. They're actually probably gonna want you to keep cooking them, or they're gonna keep showing up to get more of it. Now, if you're not using a Weber, that's cool. You can spatchcock. You can use that. Put it in any cooking apparatus that you have, whether it's an offset, your gas grill. Now, gas grill, you just want to set it up indirect. Depending on the size of your gas grill, you got a 5-burner one, I'd probably just have one burner going. If that's not enough to get the temperature that you need, I would turn a burner on the opposite side of the turkey, have a turkey in the middle, no fire over it, but it will require you to have to rotate it. Doing it that way. If you don't have a grill stone in your Weber, you can set it up the same way. What I use is a half pan, coals on both sides of the half pan if you don't have the charcoal baskets. Now, if you have the charcoal baskets, it does the same thing. You got lit coals from one side, you got an indirect zone. Place your bird right there. It's just going to require you to have to rotate it. This is what makes a grill stone awesome. You don't have to do all the rotating. You just let that baby sit where it's at. And the way it's designed, it's got vents, allow the heat to radiate and create a convection type effect. I'm telling you, man, it's a game changer. If you're using your pellet grill, same thing. You don't have to worry about rotating. But this is for the people who don't have a pellet grill, don't have an offset, and they have 22-inch kettle. It don't even have to be a Weber, but I will say this grill stone may not fit in the non-Weber kettles because some of them are not 22 inches, they're like 21, so it's a little, you might have to trim it down, which is easy. You can check out Tom Horseman. He did that. He has some awesome videos. Check him out. And he did trim down a grill stone and put it in a smaller cooker. So it'd be worth it. Check him out, Tom Horseman on YouTube. Enough talk. Now let's get to cooking. Let's check this out.
Day dripping. Day dripping.
Be sure to put your injection in a container where you can easily either stir it or you can shake it up because the butter will want to separate. I'm using a siphon injector. You can use the syringe type, whatever works best for you. Now, with regards to the injection, be deliberate and methodical in your needle placement. You want to inject your breast, your thigh, your legs, and your wings. And be very, very liberal, but also be mindful of the quantity of liquid that you have as you inject it, because you want to inject both sides of the turkey. And if by chance you run out, just stop, make you a new batch injection, and keep injecting. But we want to inject this baby with flavor, and this is also going to maintain moisture during the cook time. So in your end result, you have a nice, tender bird. injecting, take and rub the remaining liquid all over the bird. This buttery goodness is going to act as a binder for your seasoning.
This is a J-Dot production.
J Triplin.
Now that we're done seasoning, we're going to give our turkey a light coat of cooking spray. We're also going to do this during the cooking process. This helps maintain skin integrity and help minimize cracking. Along with the charcoal, I added a piece of cherry for flavor. Feel free to use whatever wood you feel is best for your palate.
This is a J-Dot production.
J Triplin.